the national anthem of Pakistan. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable President, with your permission, may we start today's proceedings?
Please.
I invite Khatib Ehsanullah Kakad for the recitation of the Holy Quran and its translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل اللهم مالك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير. تولج الليل في النهار وتولج النهار في الليل وتخرج الحي من الميت وتخرج الميت من الحي وترزق من تشاء بغير حساب. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Say, O Allah, honor of sovereignty. You give sovereignty to whom you will, and you take sovereignty away from whom you will. You honor whom you will, and you humble whom you will. In your hand is all good. Indeed, you are over all things competent. You cause the night to enter the day, and you cause the day to enter the night. And you bring the living out of the dead, and you bring the dead out of the living. And you give provision to whom you will without account. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
Honorable President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, Honorable members of the Federal Cabinet, members of the Parliament, governors, chief ministers, excellencies from the diplomatic corps, distinguished civil and military officers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to this solemn and historic occasion, wherein the prestigious Baton of Field Marshal shall be conferred upon the Chief of the Army Staff, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, Nishane-e-Imtiaz Military, marking a singular moment of pride for the nation and a defining milestone in Pakistan's military history. This promotion comes at a critical juncture in our national journey. On the night of 6th and 7th May 2025, India launched an unprovoked, cowardly, and unlawful aggression against Pakistan. This deliberate attack, targeting innocent civilians, including children, women, and elderly citizens, and challenging Pakistan's sovereignty and territorial integrity, was repelled with exemplary grit and strategic clarity. The ensuing conflict, Marka-e-Haq, was a true test of national unity and institutional strength. It is a matter of immense pride that the valor of our armed forces was matched by the unwavering support and resilience of the Pakistani nation. It was this synergized national response, rooted in unity of purpose and led by able political leadership, that proved decisive. Alhamdulillah, victory was secured through seamless operational coordination between the Pakistan Army, Pakistan Air Force, and Pakistan Navy, whose combined strength embodied professional excellence, inter-service synergy, and unshakable resolve. Under the able leadership of Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, the Armed Forces of Pakistan translated adversity into strategic advantage through Operation Bunyanul Masoos, delivering a resolute and dignified response to the hostile Indian designs. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan Armed Forces are globally regarded for their institutional strength, discipline, and meritocracy. Central to this excellence is a robust career management system, a meticulously structured framework of professional grooming, continual assessment, and command evaluation. This system ensures that leadership is earned and not bestowed, that rank is a function of consistent merit and hard work, not mere circumstance. Today, after almost 4 decades of commissioning of Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, it is befitting to reflect upon his commissioning report at the Officers Training School, Mangla, penned in April 1986, which stands as a timeless testimony to the foresight and robustness of the assessment system of military institutions that nurture the potential with precision. It may come as a surprise to you, sir, but let me read the report of Gentleman Cadet Syed Asim Munir, which states, a tall, smart, and well-groomed cadet who has an impressive military bearing. He is remarkably intelligent, highly responsive, and exceptionally sharp. He is mature, polished, modest, and sure of himself. He possesses great sense of values and is a personification of outstanding professional and moral qualities. He is a gifted speaker and a forceful speaker with a lucid expression, a highly enterprising, extremely trustworthy, and unswervingly loyal cadet who is indomitable and has a dynamic personality. He is resolute, ardent, and exceptionally energetic. He is selfless, totally devoted, and an irreproachable cadet. Asim has acquired adequate professional knowledge and has an exceptional ability to translate the theoretical concepts into concrete tasks. He is extremely logical and rational in his approach. He is very humane, totally tolerant, and has a remarkable poise. He is scrupulously upright, honest, and a dependable cadet. He is meticulously quick in his reactions to the unexpected situations, pursues his objectives with perseverance, and displays good self-reliance. He is a good disciplinarian and insists on sound standards. He has an infinite physical stamina and remains calm, composed, and integrated under adverse conditions. An industrious and religious cadet who has learned part of the Holy Book by heart. He has been adjudged as the best cadet of 17th OTS course and has been awarded the Sword of Honor. Honorable guests, we now approach the moment for the formal conferment of the Baton of Field Marshal, and I would now request Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, Nishan-e-Imtiaz Military Chief of the Army Staff, to kindly move to the center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of his distinguished military leadership, extraordinary courage, and unyielding commitment in safeguarding the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and strategic interests of Pakistan during one of the most critical periods in recent history, on the direction of the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, and with the approval of the Federal Cabinet, General Syed Asim Munir, Nishan-e-Imtiaz Military, is elevated to the rank of Field Marshal. I now request the President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and the Prime Minister to kindly proceed with the investiture and confer the baton of Field Marshal upon Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, Nishan-e-Imtiaz Military Chief of the Army Staff. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now request the Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif, to kindly deliver his address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable President Asif Ali Zardari, Chairman Senate, Speaker National Assembly, Honorable Federal Ministers, Parliamentarians, Chief Ministers, Governors, Service Chiefs, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. and a very good evening. Today is a moment of profound national pride and historic importance for Pakistan. We salute our national heroes, Chief of Army Staff, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, Chairman, Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee, General Syed Shamshad Mirza, Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar, and Naval Chief Admiral Naveed Ashraf. You have led our brave armed forces to a remarkable victory against an enemy caught in its own web of arrogance and hubris. By the grace of Allah Almighty, our armed forces not only defended the nation's frontiers, but also took the battle deep into the enemy's territory. And within no time, the aggressor was brought to its knees and was taught a lesson of its life. Ladies and gentlemen, in the annals of regional conflict and diplomacy, what transpired during those challenging days will not only be remembered for all times to come as an outstanding military victory, but also as a moral and diplomatic triumph. Dear guests, here I would like to acknowledge that at the very heart of this remarkable success lay the bold and fearless leadership of Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, who led our armed forces with great sagacity and indomitable resolve. And by the grace of Allah Almighty, the nation was granted a most glorious victory which will be remembered for the rest of our life. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we have gathered here to pay our tribute to Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, Chief of Army Staff, for his admirable leadership, unflinching courage, and outstanding service to our motherland, as we have just conferred upon him the most prestigious and revered military title of Field Marshal. His command during Operation Bunyan Marsus and his resolute courage in safeguarding Pakistan's sovereignty and territorial integrity not only thwarted the nefarious designs of the adversary, but rewrote the history of warfare that shall continue to inspire generations to come. In those crisis-filled days, I had the privilege to witness firsthand Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir's calm and inspiring leadership that demonstrated a rare blend of valor and vision, faith and foresight, discipline and devotion. Of no lesser significance is the exemplary coordination between the political and military leaderships of Pakistan, who have been working together like never before, day in and day out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is primarily on account of these joint efforts that the challenge of an impending economic collapse, as well as the grave threat posed by foreign-sponsored terrorism, have been met most effectively and through joint efforts and with, of course, unwavering resolve, as was demonstrated in the aftermath of the tragic terrorist attack in Khusdar yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, today I join the entire nation in acknowledging the meritorious services of a son of the soil who embodies the finest traditions of the Pakistan Army and whose services shall remain etched in the annals of our national history. May Allah continue to bless our country as we continue our march forward with the same unity and resolve on the path to peace and prosperity. Pakistan Zindabad, Pakistan Armed Forces Pahindabad.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now request the Honorable President of Pakistan, Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, to kindly deliver his address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mia Muhammad Shahbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, respected ministers, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, Chairman Joint Chief of Staffs, Staff Committee, Services Chiefs. Former Prime Minister Muhammad Nawaz Sharif, Chairman Pakistan People's Party Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, members of the Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to you all. Today we are gathered here to honor our valiant armed forces and heroes of the Army, Navy and Air Force who defended sovereignty, territory, integrity of our motherland against unprovoked Indian aggression. The entire nation is proud of all of you. It is now a matter of great pleasure for me to confer the baton of Field Marshal upon Chief of Army Staff, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir Nisane-e-Imtiyaz Military, in recognition of extraordinary services to Pakistan during a turbulent period and with full confidence in his command and character. I, as President of Pakistan, hereby promote General Syed Asim Munir to full rank of Field Marshal and confer the baton of Field Marshal as Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. I was more than happy to affirm this conferment. Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, your military career is forged with courage and refined by wisdom and commitment to lead with a vision, strength, and honor at the highest level of our armed forces. Throughout this week of Markai-Haq, Field Marshal Asim displayed a pragmatic understanding of the need to avoid escalation. A diplomatic response was also appropriate by the world. Our media also played a role of highest of the truth. I'm also thankful to the entire Pakistani nation who stood united Resilient in the face of the enemy aggression, our brave armed forces and citizens presented a united front, became a solid wall of our victory was both military and moral, and world witnessed our strength and restoration. Our resilience, let me reiterate, Pakistan is a peace-loving nation, believes in peaceful existence, coexistence, but our desire for peace must never be mistaken for our weakness. We will not tolerate any attack upon our soil. If needed, we will fight for every inch in the air, sea, rivers, jungles, and deserts. An act of aggression will be met with full force or with our full command. This conferment of the rank of Field Marshal is the national recognition of the Chief of Army Staff, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir's remarkable services to the homeland. It is an acknowledgement of his firm leadership in defending Pakistan and the frontiers. Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, may this button remain not only your power vested in you, but the duty to wield it wisely, humbly, and justly. The nature has placed a sacred trust in you, which comes with great responsibility. On behalf of the people and the government of Pakistan, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir. You have made your nation proud of you, and we all wish you success in all endeavors and salute your lifelong services to the nation. May Allah protect our motherland, bless our defenders, Pakistan, Pindabad. Thank you.
Honorable President, sir, with your permission, may I close the proceedings? I thank you, sir.